Many students enter into a romantic relationship during college. The beginning of the relationship is often exciting and easy. As time goes on, a healthy relationship requires good communication and cooperation between partners. The quality of students' relationship affects their lives in many ways. It includes their self-esteem, their ability to handle stress, and their academic and work-related productivity.
Depends how the relationship is going and what's the nature of the relationship. If it's going well or it's a long-term relationship, hopefully it's providing support. We have mature students here who have been in marriages with families, right, for 20 years, but they still have a romantic relationship. Sometimes it can be really hard on the relationship to be in school, so that can cause a bit of stress, which can then impact the person's ability to do school, just because if you're used to having two adults working or child rearing, and now one of them is all occupied with school. If the relationship is not going well, it can have a negative impact, or when relationships end, it can have a negative impact for sure.
So this relationship basically doesn't have any mental health effect for me because I think it's really good for me. I don't have any stress and stuff while I'm having this relationship.
I feel like it's good because whenever I need to vent out, I'll have someone differently. It's not like I can keep it in and just, So it's good to let yourself free in that sense.
My mental health and stressfulness, I guess my relationship kind of helps me to get past my stress or the worries and everything, because when I'm with her, I try to relax myself and I don't think about my worries or the things which I have to do, my assignments. I just forget everything and be in that moment and be with her and be happy.
Sometimes, it's fluctuating. I got no pressure, stress from her. Yeah.
For me, it's awesome because I know I have a best friend no matter what. No matter what happens, with anyone else, I know I have my boyfriend to rely on all the time. And also, he comforts me a lot. So if I'm going to my monthly, he's there to support me 100% through everything. So it's awesome.
If the relationship is going well, it's probably too, because people usually feel happy. They have support in their life, and those are all good things in terms of allowing us to sort of be our best, including putting our best foot forward for school. So if it's going well.
I'm not sure if it's the same for everyone, but for me, my relationship does not affect my grades or my assignments or my performance. At least I think so. I'm not sure if it's the same for everyone, but for me, it does not affect anything.
With me, I get easily distracted, but it doesn't affect me as much. But it's still low because I'd rather just chill out with him than study,
So this relationship actually motivate me to elevate my grades and studies because my boyfriend is on his PhD, so it motivate me to get a better score and to continue my study to another level.
For me personally, it doesn't even affect it. With or without her, I'm still doing good. So for me, it's not a big deal.
Although every student has different perspective on how their relationship affects their mental health and studies, they agreed on one thing: to have a partner who share the same goals and values. These are some tips from the students on how to maintain their relationship, mental health, and studies.
My tips for any college student who's in a relationship, well, basically, you just need to maintain your relationship and make it balanced to your study and your relationship. Don't let the relationship affect your grades. And then most of all, well, just don't break up during the semester because I believe it will affect your grades.
Okay, find the right person.
First thing you want to look for is somebody who has the same mentality and goals as you, and is always not always on the same page, but on the same page as well as things as me as a guy, obviously I'm thinking about finance and goals in life, things like that.
How to maintain mental health and studies while you're in a relationship? It kind of depends on people to people or person to person and how they handle it. But if I had to give you some tips, I would just say when you are with someone, just forget your worries and be in that moment, which will make you feel relaxed and cool down, and then you can go back to being what you were, like at your school, your assignments and your worries and thinking about what to do tomorrow and everything. But when you are with that person, try to forget everything and just live in the moment.
I think just paying attention to how you're doing, consciously paying attention, what is the balance of my life? Am I spending enough time in school? Am I completely neglecting my relationship? And if I am, is it just because I'm in midterms? Or is it, sort of a longer proposition? Mental health is self-care, so is a good relationship, so is grades. So taking good care of yourself, eating, sleeping, getting a bit of exercise, and making sure you get some downtime and relaxation time, which can be challenging when you're a student.